Have you ever been in that situation where you're in a group prayer setting and somebody starts to pray and they say something like, my friend Amy down the street, God, really needs your help. You know, the one with the brown hair and the big brown eyes. And you think to yourself, like, God probably knows what Amy looks like I'm just thinking. Or another situation where somebody starts preaching instead of praying. So they say something maybe to the effect of, God, we really need you right now because we need to do this and we need to do this and we need to do this. And they're preaching and you're sitting there thinking, I don't know who he's talking to right now. I don't know who she's praying to. Is it me? Is it God? I've got to be honest and say I've been both the hearer of those prayers and the prayer of those prayers. And I think a big reason is because when we're praying in a group setting, it can be awkward because we're supposed to be praying vertically to God, but we start praying horizontally to the people around us. When I'm in a situation where I need to pray out loud in a group, I really have to focus on who I'm actually talking to. It's easy for me to talk to the people around me instead of to God the Father. And I know other people struggle with the same thing. In fact, just the other night, I was talking to my kids about this. They attend a Christian school, and I asked, how do you handle it when you need to pray out loud in class? My son said, I close my eyes, and I try to think of a picture that makes me think of God. So he said he thinks of a dark cloud with lights coming through it. And I thought, that's such a great thing to do. We can close our eyes, we can think of something that gets our mind focused on who we're speaking to, God the Father, the one who knows us better than we know ourselves. And suddenly our eyes are elevated to him instead of focused on the people around us. Another thing I do when I have to pray in a group setting and I start to think too much about what my words are going to be is I pray God's words back to him. So for example, instead of saying something like, God, we really need your peace today, I might pray, God, you have a peace that surpasses all understanding. Use it today to help guard our hearts and our minds. Then I'm not focused on what I'm saying, and the words aren't Kate's words that might be weird or might be offensive or might be fumbly, but they're God's words, which we know are perfect. Praying in a group setting is really important, and if we can push through the awkwardness, it can be so powerful.